because Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin are a great team.
If you've paid a visit to Springfield or Quahog, you've probably gotten the vibe that The Simpsons and Family Guy have a lot in common.
Fact.
But the similarities run deeper than simply being family shows with a dim-witted dad at the center. We've collected the most interesting and surprising things that The Simpsons and Family Guy have in common, and we bet you didn't notice most of them. Number 1. These babies have it out for blood. Family Guy's Stewie Griffin has always been more supervillain than lovable tot.
I did it! I killed her!
But he's not the only murderous baby on the block. Back when The Simpsons pulled off their elaborate Dallas parody probing fans to figure out who shot Mr. Burns, it was revealed that none other than sweet little Maggie Simpson was the one who fired the gun. It was ruled an accident, but the show doesn't make it so black and white. Number 2. No one is nominating these men for Husband of the Year.
Hello, everyone except Homer.
Let's face it, you couldn't blame anyone for thinking Marge Simpson and Lois Griffin are stuck with a couple of duds. Homer and Peter don't exactly seem to be equal partners in their marriages. But did you ever notice that for both Marge and Lois, they're getting the feedback from some of their closest family members? Marge's sisters Patty and Selma never hid their distaste for Homer.
Am I wrong? Or did it just get fatter in here?
And Lois's father offered Peter $1 million not to marry his daughter.
Peter, what do you think of this bronze statue?
It's nice.
Number 3. Hail to the Chief. You might find it surprising that Homer and Peter have spent time with former US presidents, since that is not exactly the standard social circle you think of for working-class suburban dads.
I'm going to punch George Bush in the face.
Homer engages in a turf war with new area resident George H.W. Bush before befriending Gerald Ford. Peter has an ongoing friendship with Bill Clinton, and the two get an entire episode dedicated to their adventures.
Wow, Bill Clinton! Can I get a picture of you on my cell phone?
Sure.
Number 4. Grab a seat. Have you noticed that when you hop on the couch to watch your favorite cartoons on TV, your favorite cartoons are always hopping on their couch to watch TV themselves? The Simpsons and Family Guy are extremely aligned on their vision of the typical American family room. And that includes a couch, a TV, a music player, some framed pictures, and not much else besides the front door and access to the kitchen. Number 5.
Idly-ho, neighborinos!
Our animated families live next door to some lovably annoying neighbors. The Simpsons neighbor Ned Flanders is a parody of mannered Christian positivity, while Family Guy neighbor Quagmire is, well, Quagmire. He's a much more raunchy neighbor than Flanders, but that doesn't stop them from sharing their signature trait.
Oh, giggity 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 goo! I sure like the cut of your gibberish. Cohen doubly diddly, diddly oodly.
Gibberish catchphrases. Even the most casual viewers of these shows can probably repeat a diddly-fied Nedism or rev up the Quagmire giggity 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 bit without much prompting. We're not sure if we love or hate these shows for infiltrating our culture with annoying neighbor gibberish, but we can't argue that this is a striking similarity. Number 6. Did you catch this similarity, you landlubbers? Long before TikTok brought back the sea shanty, The Simpsons and Family Guy were celebrating the character trope of the grizzled old sea captain.
It begins. The dolphins are upon us, and only this old sea dog knows how to stop it.
While we would expect just about any two depictions of sea captain caricatures to share a lot in common, there's something very specific about the similarities of these two old sea dogs. Missing body parts. The Simpsons sea captain is missing a leg and has a glass eye, while Family Guy predictably takes things further with their sea captain Seamus, who is missing all of his limbs. Number 7. You know what they say, like father, like dog? We knew that Seth MacFarlane voiced both Peter and the dog Brian.
You swore you would never speak of that.
Along with Stewie, Quagmire, and many other characters throughout the show. But we didn't know that having the same voice actor bring to life both the dad and the dog was something The Simpsons and Family Guy had in common.
I'm sorry, I don't know. That's a gutter language.
While The Simpsons pup Santa's Little Helper is nowhere near as verbose as Brian, his dog noises are provided by none other than Dan Castellaneta, the voice of Homer Simpson. Number 8. What if God was one of us? Both The Simpsons and Family Guy utilize their loose connection with reality to facilitate their main characters having a chance meeting with God. In both shows, God is depicted as a bearded man in robes, but that's not the surprising similarity. When Homer and Peter meet the big man upstairs, they both proceed to have conversations about football.
The reason we're here is we wanted to tell you to stop messing with the Patriots.
Sometimes even I'd rather be watching football.
Not exactly the first topic we'd bring up with the Master of the Universe if we got the opportunity, but since in U.S. communities like Quahog and Springfield, Sunday belongs to football and God, this actually kinda makes sense. Number 9. I'll have what he's having. When it comes to decompressing at the end of a hard day, or more accurately at the beginning, middle, or end of just about any day, our protagonists aren't exactly brimming with original ideas. Both Homer and Peter frequent their local bars and toss back a few faux-branded beers with their buds. Homer drinks Duff at Moe's with Barney, Lenny, and Carl. Peter drinks Pawtucket Patriot at the Drunken Clam with Cleveland Joe and Quagmire. Number 10. It's the All-American Family. In real life, there is no single right way for a family to look. But apparently in animated TV shows that need to rely on certain plot mechanisms and character dynamics to drive their stories, there's exactly one possible version of a family structure. Both The Simpsons and the Griffins have a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, a baby, and a dog. Number 11. Holy guest appearances, Batman. Adam West, the oddball actor behind the admirably cheesy 1960s Batman, appears as himself in both The Simpsons and Family Guy. His first appearance on The Simpsons is in the episode Mr. Plow, and in Family Guy he shows up regularly as the mayor. Number 12. We wish we caught this similarity in real time. You may remember when a prank call with Bart thwarts a mission for Jack Bauer, Kiefer Sutherland's iconic federal agent from the TV show 24. But Sutherland has voiced Bauer on Family Guy too. Sutherland provides the narration as his 24 character for a 24 parody that opens the episode Stu and Stewie's Excellent Adventure.
Previously on Family Guy.
Number 13. Wanna play? Jennifer Tilly is an iconic actor, especially when it comes to voiceover work. She's probably best known for her work in the Chucky franchise, but she's also lent her talents to both The Simpsons and Family Guy. In The Simpsons, she plays up another one of her strengths, poker, by appearing as herself in a card game. On Family Guy, she voices the Griffins' neighbor, Bonnie Swanson. Number 14. This one was a long time coming. The Family Guy creator and voice actor extraordinaire Seth MacFarlane finally received the yellow treatment and graced the Simpsons universe as the voice of the seductive singer Ben in the finale of season 24.
World is cold.
I said no.
Fine.
Number 15. You'll want to bring this one up at the office. When the Simpsons participate in a wife swap style show, British comedian Ricky Gervais voices Charles Heathbard, the patriarch of the family who ends up falling in love with Marge. He also goes on to play himself in the episode Angry Dad the Movie. On Family Guy, he voices a dolphin named Billy Finn, who isn't afraid to ask personal questions. Okay, are The Simpsons and Family Guy just the same show? No, of course, they each have their own charm and place in pop culture. Let us know what other similarities you've noticed, and for more comparisons, hidden details, and mistakes that we found in your favorite animated shows and movies, subscribe to our channel.